25 CDL training schools have been suspected of fraud. Now, this is pretty substantial. I mean, these are big allegations. Can you walk our listeners and viewers through what exactly is the scope of this, Phil? Because this is no small feat at all.
No, you're right. And it was 75 CDL training schools that were the FMCSA identified and essentially cracked down on. They used DHS, Department of Transportation, and it's unfortunate there was no schools publicly identified, so we couldn't really pinpoint any or put anybody ahead of in the news. But they were falsifying training records. Trainings that never really occurred. I mean, you can think about, we talk about safety. Craig talks about safety, 1 in 5. You have a 1 in 5 chance of being hit by a 18-wheeler across over the road. And to think we're cruising down these highways and there's a truck next to us that's never even passed his examination. He has no credentials. It's scary just to think that our families and we as individuals are riding on these roads, and what can we really do? I mean, again, more scary. And I hate to bring the doom and gloom to the show, but it seems like that's kind of all I'm seeing on a day in and day out basis. If they're not stealing, they're doing fraud in another way, shape, or form, and this is another one. Hey, this is how we can get more who we want in the industry. And I remember we reached out to OOIDA on this, and they were very adamant that this was something they had been concerned about for years. They wanted to see regular audits and inspections. They want to see the end of the self-certification. So and also requiring 30 hours behind the wheel. I'm sure we all can agree 30 hours behind the wheel should be a mandatory requirement.